Good afternoon. There's something that's coming out in reports now, and this is something that I was concerned about. Many individuals have been concerned about. I'm sure I wasn't the first one, and I'm certainly not the only one. It's come at an interesting time, though, and we're talking about AI. And it's coming at a really interesting time, this information, because as of lately, there's actually been a lot of discussions and back and forths with this AI and its in development, and even to the point in which Elon Musk and Bill Gates are kind of firing shots back and forth at one another. Elon, not that I'm necessarily jumping on his fan club, but Elon has called for a 6-month moratorium on the development, essentially, of AI. Because what's going on right now is you've got multiple companies that are competing with one another in the development of this AI. And normally that type of particular situation with multiple people competing to come up with the best version of a new technology, normally that is an incredible thing. Normally that's great. That's exciting. That's something that, we want them to do. We want them to push forward, right? But this is something that we might want to be a little more reserved about, because this is something that could cause us a lot of issues. So anyway, like I said, Elon has called for a 6-month moratorium. Wants people just to kind of slow down, back up, take a look, make sure they're not going to do anything that's going to get out of control. Be responsible. I think that's his message, is be responsible. And, well, today, not long ago, I just got this article here. UK to use AI to detect foreign threats. So let me just clean that up and, make that a little more clear. They are going to use AI to go after, quote-unquote, terrorists. Okay? And there's a reason I put those quotes there. Because I'm all for the idea of going after actual terrorists. My problem is their consistence in changing definitions, right? So what a terrorist is today may not even reflect close what they say a terrorist is tomorrow. So You figure it out. Again, some of us have been beat by that learning curve enough that we figured it out. We see how they zig and zag. We see how they make their moves. Anyway, this here says UK intelligence services are set to use information compiled by artificial intelligence to help detect foreign threats that might be overlooked by humans, according to plans outlined by Security Minister Tom Tugendhat. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. In a column published in the Telegraph on Wednesday, Tugendhat said a new government department, an open-source intelligence hub, will use information gathered from open sources to assist its more traditional intelligence services, MI5 and MI6. So it's just like MI7, MI8. Where are we at now? Formal plans. Oh, maybe it's MIX. It might be MIX, with all the wokeness today. It's probably MIX. Or do we call it, I could joke about that for a while. Anyway, is it MIXing? I mean, how do you say it? I don't want to misgender or anything. The new intelligence agency. Let's see. We don't know if they've got their safe spaces set up yet. We don't want to get the horse too far in front of the cart here. Let's see. Formal plans, including the scope and size of the unit, have yet to be established, but are expected to be put in place by UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak in May. Traditional spying will still lift the curtain on the plans of our enemies. He wrote, we still need to listen and look where they want to hide. He added that intelligence hasn't changed over the past decade, prompting the UK's intelligence services to define new methods to identify and eliminate foreign threats. The new hub will also add richness and detail to existing methods of information gathering, he said. Tugendhat denied that AI would be used to gather intelligence on the British public, insisting it would only survey information which was already in the public domain. You might want to take a real close look at what's considered public domain involving the internet, because that has changed. You know, many of these governments were lobbied to death by these major corporations, all under the guise of, well, we want to better serve our clientele with advertising. So we need to know when they go to the bathroom and how long they're in there. Right? You see what I'm saying? And it's gotten to a point to where they've collected so much data on us, they know a hell of a lot more about us than what we do. And I'm not saying that to be cute. I'm saying that to be factual. They know more about you than you do. They probably know about medical things that you suffer from, that you have no idea that you suffer from them. How do they know? Because they've been monitoring you 24/7 with your mobile device. It's not a secret. They come out with this information here and there. They release just little bits of it here and there. And as long as any one particular thing doesn't spread too far too fast, they have no worries, because, you know, people are more worried about their TV shows. They're more worried about impressing their friends and all that other stuff than worried about what's really happening under their feet and under their noses. It is what it is. But this is not going to go over well. Absolutely not. Anyway, just something to keep your eye on. This is just the first. You're gonna see tons of quote unquote intelligence agencies come out announcing the incorporation of AI into their methods. So be wary, because in an actual reality, thought crimes are about to be a thing. Shalom.